For quality assurance. Video from the backseat of a Waymo driverless rideshare vehicle when he says it began to drive erratically. Johns was in Scottsdale, Arizona, and ordered the self-driving car to take him to the airport. When the video shows, it started driving in circles.
First of all, I want to start with the disclaimer that I realize sometimes how you think you would approach a situation changes in the moment. I am aware of that because of panic, shock, like it can throw off your plan. But this is such a Hollywood issue. Like, I'm not gonna sit in the back of a car while it's doing donuts in the parking lot. You're calling customer support? I mean, okay, fine. Call customer support. But the way I would have hopped over that console and at least powered it off, I imagine there's some type of repercussion for hopping in the front seat probably. But you think I'm gonna just sit there and let it spin the block literally? You never know what could happen. It could be like a child running around in a parking lot and you just sitting there. And it malfunctioned on a black. Like, I hate to throw the race card out there, but I feel as a black person, you always paranoid that, well, I'm just giving my take. As a black person, there's always some level of paranoidness that just exists when something happens to you that is just because you're black. But low-key, I feel like these artificial intelligence, robots, algorithms, they're gonna be programmed to be racist. And no one's gonna tell you that because everyone acts like racism doesn't exist. But why would the people in power create new technology to be fair to all people? That's just like when you go on TikTok and you search for baby hair tutorials, and it's a whole bunch of white girls that pop up. No offense to the white girls, but why are only white girls popping up on a search for a predominantly black topic? You can literally go in the search bar and type you want something black, and you still get white people. Like, but I digress. The way I would have hopped in that front seat and drove myself to the airport, like, man, come on now. I'm sorry. But if it was an issue, I'm sure you can fight that because people are endangered. The car just spinning around. And he's sitting in the back seat. Sir, if you don't get your... I feel like the internet is making me feel like a grandma. Because, sir, if you don't get your behind up in that front seat and power off, the least you can do is power off the car. It gotta be a way to power it off. It ain't that electronic. At least get up in the front seat and power the car off. Don't be sitting there and letting it drive you in a circle. Like, I just feel like this new era of technology is making people lose their common sense. Waymo customer speaks out after self-driving taxi malfunctions and leave him trapped going in circles. Ain't no trap. He might be trying to get paid, might be trying to get a check. And I ain't mad at him for that, but at the end of the day, something crazy happened. You may not live to see to get a no check. Come on, people. I'm gonna hop in the front seat, answer questions later. Because, and I bet I get to that airport. Hey, I had to drive to the airport. Your car was messing up. I need a refund. I need pain and suffering pay. And I'm gonna park this car in a little garage. We'll talk about it after I land. What would y'all have done in this situation? You gotta be low-key prepared for anything when you get into a car and ain't no person in it. Now I could see the self-driving feature and you in the car and you just wanna you at the wheel. But it's too Hollywood. It's too Hollywood. Some things is better off old school. Old fashioned. Roll down the windows. You know, I'm from the South. A little bit country. Roll down the windows. I'm that era. Like, it's too much. Sometimes it's too much. That's my take. What would y'all would have done?